He's the guy that officiated one of the most famous weddings in Hollywood history. He appeared on the Time 100 creators list for 2025. He sat down with President Biden in the White House. He was named Princeton University's Class Day Speaker in 2025. And he's got 18.5 million followers on Instagram. You would think that a man like this has some legitimacy to his story.
You live communally. You live in a room, sometimes with 30 people sleeping in a room, sometimes 100 people sleeping in a room. It was really tough on my health.
I'm not joking about that, by the way. I was in caves. I was like so poor. No, you chose to be in a cave. A fellow monk that was there said, I saw him in sweatpants more than I saw him in robes. Red flag number 1, red flag number 10. I don't know where we're at already. It gets worse and worse and worse. I watched this video of Nicole Arbour. After that video, he did quietly delete over 100 posts and added attributions to others. He has taken credit for random quotes that you would put on your like MySpace account.
Oh my god, I hate this guy. This guy's so annoying.
He started selling a 6-month online course.
Makes a shit ton of money probably. What is he even doing, man?
It is the most contradictory thing. It's even worse than I thought. They claimed that it leads to postgraduate qualifications equivalent to a master's degree.
What the fuck?
On the website, it has icons of different universities. The Guardian contacted every single one. How many of them do you think? Here's the really fucked up thing. He has this. Before we had this podcast, I was telling people like, hey, what are you gonna do now? Like, you don't work at Tesla anymore. You don't do this. What are you gonna do now? I'm like, I said I'm gonna start a podcast. I had at least 2 people. Podcast. Like Jay Shetty? Jay Shetty. I'm like, funny enough, I think it was around the time I shaved my head.
Oh god, you're a monk. They're like he's embracing his inner monkhood.
Welcome back to another episode of Limelight. Today we have a very, very special guest, a monk that has prayed in caves, a man who has chose the monk life instead of working a successful corporate life. He's done a lot in his life. He's a man who needs no introduction. Jay Shetty.
Things are meant to be used and people are meant to be loved. But in this world, we get things and use people to get those things. We spend more time holding our phones than we hold each other. And finally, when we are young, we say, I love you because I need you. And then you realize that when you grow up and we say, I need you because I love you, you learn the difference.
That is so. No one else could have come up with such more beautiful words than you. How did you come up with these?
Oh, I'm just...
Were you reading that off your phone, by the way?
Oh, no. That's just getting a lot of messages from like a lot of celebrities, a lot of famous people. I said the podcast is doing well, right? Yeah.
Holy shit, you guys! This is something that I don't hear talked about enough. This guy gets a free pass for everything. Let's start off by we're gonna be talking about Jay Shetty. I think the thing that's the most shocking to me about the whole thing is it's called officiating a wedding.
Yeah,
I know that.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
officiating?
Yeah.
Makes it official. So that way they say officiating like in an NHL game.
I always take it as like officiating, like you're the person that's gonna like do the whole like you're saying everything, I guess. And like
but when you
announcing
say
that they're
man and
white.
but an NHL game also is officiated.
Like refs.
Yeah.
So it's like official now. I don't know.
Okay, well, anyways, he's the guy that was officiated one of the most famous weddings in Hollywood history, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez.
How's that going?
2 years. 2 years.
Okay.
I don't think the officiating went well. He sat down with President Biden in the White House.
Yeah.
Not many people get an opportunity back then. Now it's a live stream at the White House. But back then it was different. And he's got like 18.5 million followers on Instagram, which is insane. So you would think that a man like this that has done all these incredible things has some legitimacy to his story. And that's what we're going to talk about today. I recently learned a lot about his fraudulent activity, if you will, about taking, we started with these quotes. and he blew up on the internet in the mid 2010s, where he would have all these like really
Inspirational quotes and stuff. And just like the
videos.
stuff that I was saying, which is like some of it's inspirational quotes, but some of the shit just like I feel like it's common sense. I guess.
But when you say it with that UK accent,
the dramatic accent, the dramatic music, and like people looking sad in the video, and like, oh my god, like down to their luck. Like let's put like the B-roll of footage of a guy just looking depressed in the streets, sitting on a bench, and let's just like have this quote going over, and it's like that's the video. And he's always overly exaggerating what he's saying every single time, and even though he's saying the most basic thing.
What's weird is like in some of the videos, we'll talk about it in a bit, but he's like, it almost looks like he is reading. And I mean, you know, everyone reads scripts and stuff like that, and when they're doing things like that, so I get it to a certain extent. But
like some people like on podcasts or even like some like inspirational speakers, like they just do it, like it just comes to them naturally.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They can like come up with like whatever phrase or any good quote or anything that hits deep naturally. And that's how you should be. I mean.
Yeah, and then it's kind of telling what type of person he is or how legit he is if everything he's doing is reading. And on top of that, he's reading other people's work.
Communicate says it all. We spend more times holding our phones than we hold each other. To love people and use things, but today we use people and love things. When you're young, you say, I love you because I need you. When you grow up, you realize I need you because I love you.
He has taken credit for random quotes that you would put on your like MySpace account.
Or like Tumblr back in the day.
Yeah. And or like whatever profile on Instagram, you'd put up some quote. He would like, I guess, like go through all these different quotes, read them in a way with this accent and go crazy, right?
So, and then he used to even tweet out some of these quotes. And like the thing was, at the end of the quote, he put a line and say Jay Shetty. He pretty much does the Michael Scott, insert the image right here, from The Office, where it's like the Wayne Gretzky quote, and he puts his name right underneath, take the full credit of it.
Yeah, but he doesn't actually even put
the other person's name.
Yeah. So let's just start off by we'll talk about who Jay Shetty is. We don't want to say anything wrong here. So based on the information that I have here, he was born in North London to a British Indian family. He says he's said that he was 22 years old as a business student, and he heard like a monk speak, and his life completely changed after that. And that was the beginning of this like journey where he would seek the life of a monk, which I guess we'll get to here in a second. And he gave up his corporate success to move to India. He says he lived as a monk for 3 years in a village near Mumbai. And then he came back to share his wisdom with the world.
The great wisdom.
Which there was an article written about him on The Guardian, which was the main piece, the big hit piece that, if you want to call it a hit piece, but main like expose of this guy. It was released back in 2024. So it's been a couple years. Okay. Fairly recently though. When I started reading this article, I was like, am I reading the right article? Like, it doesn't even make sense. Funny thing is, this is how the article like scrolls.
Why? Why the fuck is it like that?
It's just trolling, I think. It's uncovering the higher truth of Jay Shetty. It's so good. And then it starts off on 20 August 2022. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck got married at Affleck's 87-acre countryside estate in Savannah, Georgia. The nuptials were the closest things that the U.S. had to a royal wedding.
Wow.
Two A-list actors reunited after years apart. It was the kind of storybook ending you might see in a JLo rom-com. Presiding over it all was Jay Shetty, the former Hindu monk who's become the one-man self-help empire.
Wow.
So the rest, if you want to go and read it, but that's how it starts to kind of get you to realize who he is. Today, he's got like the podcast. It's doing really, really, really well, to the point where he's interviewed very high, like A-list celebrities. Like we said, gone to the White House, done a lot of things like that. And that's kind of the main thing here, right? He appeared on the Time 100 creators list for 2025, very
Wow.
recent. He was named Princeton University's Class Day Speaker in 2025.
Wow, valedictorian. Or technically not, I guess.
He has 2 best-selling books, Think Like a Monk and 8 Rules of Love. Oh, I can't wait to get into this stuff. So the truth is, a lot of the story is a lie. Okay. So first thing first, the date of his age has changed so many times of like when he first became a monk.
No,
Okay.
really well.
You could argue that people forget stuff.
Yeah, that's normal.
But when you have like this classic hero
Yeah,
story,
like you wouldn't mess it up like with that big of a part in
Yes.
your life. Like
So if
you would
you-
remember that.
if you like watch him on like different podcasts or interviews he's done, he's been on obviously Ellen and
Yeah.
everything. Ellen's I guess our own. Going on Ellen is doesn't really make you
Yeah.
a good person anymore.
You're pretty
anyways.
cooked.
Is she cooked still? What is
Yeah, she's still pretty
she?
cooked.
She's not doing anything
She's
anymore?
just weird.
Does
Yeah.
she do a show still?
No.
Is she like just
I think she makes
Oh.
like weird videos every now and then trying to be like funny and like no one likes it. That's probably what she's doing.
down?
And I don't really keep up with her.
Yeah. But I remember people would fly from here to go watch her show. Like,
Bro, because it was lit. I used to like watching it too. It was fun. When I was a kid growing up, it was like fun.
yeah, I guess I never watched it. But anyways, won't judge you for that. Anyways, so basically, the story he tells is he was an 18-year-old student, and his friend drags him to a monk's lecture. The monk's name was Gauranga Das. Jay is so moved that his entire life changes. He follows the monk back to India and spends his summers there, eventually moves there full time after he graduates. The evidence shows that he was either 18, 19, 21, 22, and the most important experience of adult life, and he can't remember when it happened. He was involved in ISKCON, the Hare Krishna movement,
Never
since he was
heard of it.
approximately 14 years old. Through their youth group called Pandava Sena. I don't know why that's relevant. I think we'll get to it. A 2006 trip to France with ISKCON showed him on video interacting with monks. This is a full years before his life-changing lecture. Okay.
So he's pre-monk.
Here's the really fucked up thing. He has the story and he named the monk, right?
Yeah.
That he saw at the lecture. The very monk he claims to have met in 2007 is in the video in 2006.
Oh my god.
And he's leading like it says Kirtan
Yeah.
with Jay in 2006. He was named the chair of ISKCON youth group in 2006 before this lecture supposedly happened. Maybe that's why he's changed the age so much. His own 2008 ISKCON, ISKCON, if I'm saying it wrong, newsletter, quote, describes his transformation as coming from the 2006 France trip. No mention of any lecture.
Yeah.
His ex-girlfriend, a licensed psychotherapist, told The Guardian, it doesn't make sense. He was in ISKCON before 2007. Then she released a 23-minute YouTube video in 2004 expanding on this. So the thing is, like, why would you can just use that as a story.
Yeah, I don't know why you had to lie about it. It'd be weird. I guess he wanted to make himself seem like more like a mysterious figure and like, oh, like such a groundbreaking thing that happened in my life, and this is how it changed so quick. I feel like if he said that, I guess he couldn't make the whole story about him becoming a monk as like cooler.
How you frame any story is how
He wants
You
to be
know.
Batman. He wants to be Bruce Wayne, man.
is that why is that?
I don't know. It just feels like a Bruce Wayne origin story. Like, oh, like he saw a monk and then he went to Tibetan
Did
monks.
Batman have a
No,
monk
it
thing?
wasn't. It wasn't anything. He went to get trained by like Tibetan monks
Oh,
and like stuff like
it
that.
literally, that's why she said the Batman thing.
Yeah.
So we'll get to that, but there's a video we were watching,
Yeah.
and that's what she mentioned it.
So that's why like it's like funny. He tried making his story seem like such like a heroic arc and stuff like that, and like how he didn't give a shit about this until a monk just randomly started speaking.
He could have just been honest about it.
Yeah, and I
He
think it would have been
with
fine.
yeah. So red flag number 1, red flag number 10. I don't know where we're at already. He said he moved to India.
Mm-hmm.
This one's fucking crazy. Every time he tells his story, he says India. And the evidence says Watford, is that the place in the UK? 3 years living in ashram in a village near Mumbai is what he claims. Deep seclusion.
Wow.
We saw the clip of him accepting some
Yeah,
award. It's
yeah.
probably the one from last year, or no, it was from way back when.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I came here. I'm up here. I was in caves. I'm not joking about that, by the way. I was in caves, and it's like he's saying it like
It sounds like a bit.
no, but he sounds like like I was like so poor that I had to. No,
Yeah.
you chose to be in a
Yeah, you
cave.
chose it,
So
yeah.
like you know what? Like you're just okay. Anyways,
It's not like you were born in a cave.
so disconnected from society that when he left, he didn't know who the prime minister was or who had won the World Cup. It's what he claims. What actually happened? He moved to Buckaventa. I'm not reading it on the screen. In Watford, England, in July 2010, a two-door estate just outside London. He didn't visit India until October 2010.
Wow.
3 months later. And he spent less than 4 months total in India before returning back to England. His own blog documented all of this in real time. It was made private the moment Guardian contacted his lawyers.
Oh God, that's bad.
You have your own blog. You have photos and videos of you.
Why lie?
It just goes to show what type of person he is at this point already,
Honestly,
right?
Fuck it. Let me just say next pod, I'm gonna actually go to Tibet for like 6 years.
Did
or
he
so.
go? Is that where Batman went? Was that actually where it was?
Yeah,
Tibet?
I'm gonna go to Tibet. I'm gonna come back and be a different person completely.
So his own, so a fellow monk that was there said, I saw him in sweatpants more than I saw him in robes.
It's got to be comfortable, man.
I remember watching this when I was-
It's comfort, bro. At that point,
Yeah.
you can't even hate the guy. That's a green flag. Comfort.
Well, it was funny. There's the photo of him where he's like doing a speech. He's got the shaved head,
Yeah.
and he's like, and it looks like he's wearing like a scarf, but it's just a zip up hoodie. It's like,
Zip-up hoodie.
it's what are you supposed to wear though as a monk? Like it's
I
like
don't-
it's like
it's
a
kind of
kurta
like-
pajama like in
No,
Indian.
it's not kurta pajama. It's like way different. It's like I don't know. I don't know what they call it. I don't know what the
It's a
word in
loose,
English is.
baggy form. Of,
Yeah, yeah.
what do monks wear? Hold on. Oh, it's literally like a towel tied on them. And
Yeah,
this
it's
guy's
like
wearing
really,
This
yeah.
guy's wearing a zip-up hoodie, bro.
It's just orange.
Yeah, it's orange though.
He fit
It
the
was
color.
orange. I'll give him that. It
Give
was
him that.
orange.
He
so
matched the color.
He did match the color. His
Right color
branding.
code.
Branding. Yeah,
Yeah,
branding.
He really thought like a monk there.
I see what you did there. While supposedly living in seclusion, he was blogging and hosting lectures at City University in London, a few miles from the TV studio where he later said he didn't know who the prime minister was. His lawyers confirmed his monkhood began in May 2010.
Monkhood.
And
That's crazy.
yeah, it's apparently a term. There's a lot of different terms we've learned through this process. I feel like that's probably like maybe even mean.
That sounds very mean.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm reading this off the fucking thing. His lawyers confirmed his monkhood began in May 2010, but then he was primarily in India, which is like directly contradicting everything that he had said, right? Apparently, since he has like this like Hindu background,
Yeah.
he'll never say Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Is that how you say it? So he calls himself a Vedic monk. I don't know what that
I have
means.
no idea. I never
Okay.
heard of that. I just made a new classification now.
When Dax Shepard directly asked him why he didn't go the Krishna route, he said Vedic is the overreaching term.
Hmm.
Academics told The Guardian that there is no such thing as being Vedic.
Well, there you go.
It's like saying you practice a book religion instead of Christianity. So essentially, yeah, his history, like the ISKCON history is really controversial. There have been children being exploited at
Mhm.
boarding schools there in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
There was like apparently 2 members who were unalived.
Oh, wow.
Federal wire fraud, a bunch of stuff. So I guess maybe that's why he didn't want to be part of it.
Associated, yeah.
Jay joined well after this. He wasn't personally obviously involved with it, but he knew that the brand association was probably toxic. So Jay Shetty, basically, I watched this video of Nicole Arbour. You didn't know who she was. A lot of people, if you're listening, you probably know Nicole Arbour. She was very big on YouTube for a while. I was very surprised to see that she only has like 400,000 subscribers for someone that was like back in the day, like one of the biggest YouTubers. I'm thinking like early 2010s, right when YouTube started blowing up. She was one of the early YouTubers, and she, I guess, like was really into motivational quotes when she was like younger, and like would read them, repost them, save them. I don't know. She then, I guess, went through like a dark phase, and her Facebook algorithm, of course, started showing her Jay Shetty videos.
Jay Shetty.
Cue the clips.
Meant to love people and use things, but today we use people and love things. The way we communicate says it all. We spend more times holding our phones than we hold each other. When you're young, you say, I love you because I need you. When you grow up, you realize I need you because I love you.
Don't let someone be a priority when all you are to them is an option. Some of us lose the people most important to us because we don't value their time. Life and time are the best two teachers. Life teaches us to make good use of time, and time teaches us the value of life. All of us have been in a crowd but felt lonely. All of us have been invited to a party but wanted to leave. All of us have likes on social media but don't feel loved in real life. So many of us can get comments on our posts but can't get a friend to call us back. Investing our money in experience rather than things. Spend time with people who look more like your future than your past. Lonely is not being alone. It's the feeling that no one loves you. So start by loving yourself.
These clips are all over her feed, and she can't help but recognize the similarity or resemblance of something that she had seen
even
before.
word for word. Fuck, at times it was word for word.
No, it was word for word, but she doesn't remember me word for word. So she's like, oh, I feel like I've heard this before. And she's the first person on the internet. I mentioned the Guardian articles in 2024. I would say I remember seeing Jay Shetty videos like
last year, a few years ago on like TikTok, I was seeing. He was
Oh
like a
no,
fraud.
I was seeing a bunch.
His
original videos. I remember seeing them on Facebook. Like Facebook started the video platform.
Yeah.
And they were trying to compete against YouTube. They were actually trying to kill YouTube at that time. Obviously, Facebook's always trying to kill whatever Snapchat, whatever they can, and or buy them. And they were like, we can get in the business of having video people there, right? And they really wanted to get advertisers and all that stuff. So they needed to like promote videos that had high engagement, right? His videos clearly did have high engagement, and like the thing that you said, like nowadays we hold our phones more than we hold each other. And it's like, I'd say like in the mid 2010s, that was when like social media obviously wasn't at its peak. Like obviously after like COVID, it was like different story. But like at that time, it was that current moment where it was really like, that's when I think like everyone was using it.
Yeah.
Parents started using Facebook and stuff, like I'd say in the late 2010s. And this guy's videos were all over the algorithm. Nicole Arbour finds the resemblance, verifies the resemblance, makes a video back in 2019, 5 years before the Guardian article, and it's a short video. It's like less than 10 minutes. Watch the video because you'll see like what the heck, like this.
How bad it is.
Yeah, how bad it is
really
when it
bad.
comes to like the plagiarism, right? This is still the early stuff. There's still more I'm about to say.
He's gotten worse.
There's way more shit that he did.
Yeah.
That we'll get to it. The other thing that I want to touch on is like before we had this podcast, I was telling people like, hey, what are you gonna do now? Like, you don't work at Tesla anymore. You don't do this. What are you gonna do now? I'm like, oh, like I got a couple things on my mind, but
be Jay Shetty.
I said I'm gonna start a podcast.
Yeah.
I had at least 2 people, which is more than I would like to admit. Maybe it was more, but I'm not gonna exaggerate the number. I think it was 2 people, different people at different times on totally different situations. Oh, podcast. Oh, like Jay Shetty? I'm like, Jay Shetty? I'm like, no, bro. Like, I wasn't even, he wasn't even a fraud back then.
Yeah.
Are known to be. I was just like, yo, bro, like, definitely not. The people that said this to me, they were white. Okay, I'm brown. And they think of brown guy having a podcast. And actually, funny enough, I think it was around the time I shaved my head.
Oh, God. You're a monk. They're like, he's embracing his inner monkhood.
Honestly, funny enough, It was, because that's right around when I was like planning for the podcast.
Yeah.
I was still actually at Tesla when I was planning for this podcast. And I had trimmed my, I had my hair freaking down super long. That's a story for another day. Anyways, I think that might be part of it.
I think that was around the time you went to Tibet, right?
Jay Shetty also, like the name, like.
Is that his real name? Is that his real name? Like, do you ever? I'm genuinely curious. Or is that just like a online persona he created for himself?
It's his name.
Right.
Shetty is probably Shetty or probably spelt with T-I.
No. There's last
There
name
is?
with the Y. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
With 2 T's and a Y.
There's an actor with that name.
It's kind of it sounds nice and everything, but it's kind of a curse for him now because everyone's using it as, oh, it's a Shetty thing to do. Like,
I've not heard that. That's a
I
first.
think she said it and Nicole said it, and I think I've seen it like a bunch of times. Anyways, okay. So as we continue here, after that 2019 video, he did quietly delete over 100 posts in 2019 and added attributions to others. He hired a crisis PR firm.
Crisis, holy.
For
He was struggling.
For an SEO cleanup. So for those of you who don't know what SEO is, it's search engine optimization. When you Google something, that is a search engine. And if you want to be at the top of Google, you would optimize your webpage so you land on the first page. There's always that meme that they say, like, you know, if you need a place to hide a dead body, you hide it on the second page of Google because no one goes there.
Yeah.
And SEO is all about, you know, being at the top. But SEO in this context is making sure the same thing, I guess. Yeah. Anything that when you search Jay Shetty fraud, Jay Shetty stealing, like anything like that, they looked at all those search terms and like you can pay for software that tells you what like a trending search term is, right? So like he can see, oh shit, like if you the biggest search term with my name is about my fraud or about my like lying or cheating or whatever. And so he hired this PR firm to basically make sure that anything about that led to his web pages or news articles or news articles that were controlled by him. So that way, if you did search Jay Shetty fraud, you might end up on an article.
That's a business move, man. You said he's in business, right?
Business school. He did graduate. He finished his graduation before he moved to India.
That's supposedly a business move. It's a business move.
Yeah. And he's not the only person to do this, by the way.
Everyone does this.
Everyone does this. And if the more resources you have, the easier it is to accomplish that. So I'm not sure of what he did, right? But what I would assume is, you find an article and that article maybe mentions, oh, Jay Shetty, helped fund this fraud thing and helped somebody else. That's probably what it is, right? Or it's just going to be like completely different things, right? After her video, she was flooded by messages, by the way, also. Like, I guess not even after the video, she mentioned it in the video too, that people were messaging her when she made a post about it. And they were like, he stole my content. He stole my content. He stole my content.
Damn, that bad.
But he's got millions of followers at that time too. How are you going to compete, right? Mainstream media gave him a complete pass. He actually got more famous after that little scandal. You hire a crisis PR firm, probably paid big bucks for it. We should start a crisis PR firm.
And like since the time, even on like TikTok, I haven't really heard his name ever again, personally. Because at the time on TikTok,
this is 2019. I'm talking about.
But I'm saying like again, it happened again, like more like recently, and like don't hear about it ever again. No one ever talks about it.
Yeah, so
which is why we're talking about it today.
So like Nicole Arbour states some facts. No celebrities bat an eye.
Officiates weddings.
He was a couple of years later, right?
Yeah.
Here's the issue. Okay. We talked a lot about like lying already. Like if the story ended here, it would be already bad enough because you've lied about your history in order to sell the story that resembles Batman. So he even stole from another story.
Yeah.
When was Batman written? He's gonna claim that it came out after
years ago, like fucking long time. It's not exactly the same as this, but the monk aspect is funny.
Yeah. The issue is, let's just define what it means to be a monk. When you think of a monk, what do you think? Before I even read this,
just like a very spiritual person, very in tune with spiritual stuff, essentially.
So okay,
someone at peace.
Have you heard of like monk mode?
Sure, like I would just think it's the same thing I just said.
At being at peace?
Being at peace and very spiritual and whatnot.
So there was a period for a certain period of time in my life, like 5 years I went to India. I actually like read about it and it was called monk mode. I wasn't like doing it for the monk reasons, but essentially it's like, and I haven't read this definition yet. That's on my screen here, but it was like removing yourself from any sort of pleasurable thing.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, I think I was still smoking some weed probably, but so maybe I wasn't doing it. I'm not
He
claiming
was a
it.
quarter deep in
Yeah,
monk mode.
Yeah.
He was monk
Okay,
mode.
but like straight up, like I wasn't eating any sugar at that time. I wasn't eating any carbs. I was single, so I wasn't having any action at that moment. And I even for 40 days didn't please myself. For 40 days.
Jeez, wow.
That's a big deal. Leave it in the comments.
Was it November by any chance?
It wasn't November. It was actually
wow.
like May.
Fuck,
But nothing.
Great.
And like that's pretty hard, pretty freaking hard to do. I remember reading about it, and it was like monk mode, and it was like monk mode means you are like cutting yourself from all pleasures to like find peace.
Lock in.
Yeah, find peace and meaning, and without like evil pleasures, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I would think monk. That's what I think when I think monk. A monk is a person, usually a man, interesting, who gives up normal everyday life to live 100% for religion or spirituality. He joins a quiet community called a monastery or temple with other monks. There, he prays or meditates a lot, works simply, gardening, cleaning, helping others, owns almost nothing, stays single, no marriage or sex. Okay, that's what monk mode, I guess, came from. Follows strict rules of obedience and self-control. Being a monk means choosing a simple, disciplined life so you can focus only on God if you're focusing on Christianity, or inner peace, enlightenment in Buddhism, etc. So I guess you can be a monk of other religions. I didn't know that. So you could
That's pretty cool.
You could be a monk and relate it to Sikhi. Fascinating.
That's pretty cool.
Instead of money, so you focus only on God instead of money, fun, or fame.
Wow. Well, I guess our boy ain't doing all three. He's cooked.
Monk does not stand for letters like an acronym. The word simply means someone who lives alone, from an old Greek word for solitary.
Wow.
It stands for total dedication, simplicity, and inner peace.
So I'm assuming he felt like a monk when he bought his
Think like a monk.
Rich ass mansion.
Think like a monk. Interviews the president. Officiates one of the most important weddings
Makes
of all
money.
time.
Makes a shit ton of money probably. Sells books. Makes money off those. Fuck. What is he even doing, man?
It is the most contradictory thing. It's
Yeah.
even worse than I thought, dude.
That's actually way worse than I thought.
I didn't ask this question
And
like
the thing is, a monk's not
with
gonna
context
You know, a
of,
monk's not gonna call him out because that's actually like they
Against
would. They
being a
wouldn't.
monk.
Yeah.
it's supposed
So
to be like
so
living
he's
your own life.
forever. Holy fuck! This guy's a genius. This guy picked the one group of people that can't say shit to him about it. Oh my! So sorry if I sound a little fucked up today. My allergies are pretty bad, so my voice is gonna crack like probably 50 times this pod. So just a heads up.
Allergies.
Yeah, very bad.
Is what he
allergies.
claims. If I get sick after this, we'll find out. He is now living very lavish. Is he married?
I mean, he's touring the world, is he not? With his shows, he does shows in different cities. He was just here recently as well. So, I mean, he's doing very well for himself financially, I'm sure.
So Jay Shetty is married.
Wow. Okay, I didn't know that.
His 8th wedding anniversary was celebrated in 24. So it's
Did he get married
10
like a
years.
monk?
They don't get married.
I know it's a joke.
So there is a lot of things when you search Jay Shetty. Did Jay Shetty leave being a monk and things like that? And we'll get to that in a second. But how did he amass all this money?
He's a plant.
So the first thing is he did have the Facebook algorithm working in his favor.
Yeah. Or he figured out the algorithm, right? Like Mr.
Well,
Beast figured out the algorithm.
at the time there was like, it was just like post and like, yeah, it was easier.
Yeah.
But Facebook also like wanted his, like, they kind of planted, like, I refuse to believe that Rebecca Black Friday was a coincidence
Bro,
that
that's
it blew
a
up.
great song.
No, I love it. I love it. She just did
Banger.
like I think she just did a concert somewhere. That video blew up because YouTube was like, okay, let's just see what happens. Like we've talked about this stuff before.
Yeah.
It's
They do experiments and
yeah,
stuff.
that's what it is. And in this case, they were like, oh, this is so good. People are eating this up for Jay Shetty. Let's post this up. The way he made his money, it gets worse. I don't know if you know this.
I don't know this at all. It's just news.
He started selling a 6-month online course,
Wow, that sounds like a lot like what happens nowadays.
training you to become a life coach using Jay's methodology.
Dude, so what if like he taught them like some crazy like psychology shit and these people are the ones that are doing this shit now? Could you imagine? Could be. Could be.
So he did not tell anyone the price. Like there was like, it was like, hey,
You have
can
the
get
price, right?
course. I have it.
Okay, can I take a guess?
Sure.
6 month, right? You said
Yeah.
50K.
No.
Okay, yeah. That's a lot. Okay, I
I
thought
thought
it'd be something crazy. You're fine, like 5K. I'll say 5K.
Yeah, so close. So he didn't like tell the price. He would just say, hey, join like the 6-month program, sign up online, and I'll teach you my ways. They would make you do a sales call. And then they would reveal that it's $7,400.
Jesus.
But then they would offer you a one-time deal if you took it right now,
Oh my, this is business.
$6,800.
This is business right here.
Totally.
Holy fuck.
And you have to think like, we'll talk about this on the next episode, because we're gonna get into a lot of this stuff of like grifting for money. But if you want to make money, you teach people something, some sort of skill, how to make money, how to get girls, how to find a wife, find a husband, and these people that are looking for these courses are oftentimes desperate.
Yeah.
MLMs, everything, right?
Basically, yeah.
Desperation. They breed on that.
Mm-hmm.
When you put someone in a desperate situation who already has a lot of unreasonable amount of trust for you, and they sit down on a sales call with one of your people, because I'm sure it wasn't him doing the calls, and they say, you need to commit today and you'll save, what is it? They would save, it's not even that much money, believe it or not, it's $600 savings. So they save $600. And you're like, and they obviously probably, it's more than that. That's just one part of the tactic.
Yeah.
They're probably going to be like, well, do you really not believe in yourself enough? Do you not?
Yeah,
It's the same shit.
It's psychology. They just like fuck
Same
with
shit.
you. They fuck with you.
You have somebody that's in a difficult situation. They're going to go, fuck, okay, well, $600. I'd rather not. I'm going to sign up anyways because I got on the sales call because I want to do it.
Yeah.
Like they didn't undersell me. They sold me. They made it sound better. I'll do it probably, right? They claimed that it leads to postgraduate qualifications equivalent to a master's degree.
Okay, like, what the fuck?
Okay, there's a guy that I know. I don't know him that well.
He did it? He has a master's?
No. You can go on to LinkedIn and do like courses.
Yeah, you can,
Like,
yeah.
It's like
Even
it's like a
Google
little
right now
course.
lets you do it. Yeah, Google courses.
And there's like other websites that do
Yeah.
courses where you can upgrade your whatever. But like on LinkedIn, or maybe it's off LinkedIn, but they advertise on LinkedIn. It's like Harvard, so you can like do like a $500 course.
It's like the UBC thing where people do like the real estate and it's you're in Sodders, UBC,
This
and every
person I'm
it's the
talking
same
about?
thing. Yeah.
Has a bio on his website. It is 100 different qualifications on the bio, including UBC School of Business for real estate.
Yeah.
And also Harvard this. The dumb thing that he did was he literally put on there like Harvard this certification, Harvard this certification. He could have just said like Harvard graduate or something. He like did at least honestly put stuff that he hopefully did do.
Yeah.
But you do a Harvard like online course thing, suddenly you can tell people, oh yeah, I went to Harvard.
Yeah. And Harvard, like everyone knows, like they'll take you so far. It'll take you so far, like for like opportunities for sure.
It'll take you so far in opportunities, but also like if you have a lot of money, you can pretty much get in.
Yeah,
That's what I was
obviously.
thinking.
Yeah,
Like,
pay
it's a
to
money
win.
thing too.
Yeah.
Um,
Pay to win.
I know several people that have, used these type of things to their advantage. And it is what it is. Okay. On the website for the course where you like sign up for a sales call or whatever.
Yeah.
It has icons of different universities
For him.
that he says that this course will be accredited to.
What were they? Do you have a list of them? Like probably.
Marketed as affiliated with University of Derby, Anglia Ruskin, University of Buckingham, and University of Chichester,
I've never even heard of any of these.
which is probably why I chose them.
Yeah.
The Guardian contacted every single one. How many of them do you think, like, basically
0.
every single one of them denied affiliation and said they wanted their names removed immediately?
Oh God.
The University of Chichester only got removed after sending a cease and desist through lawyers.
That's what the money was for, so he could save up for the lawsuit. Fuck, he's gonna invest in a lawsuit.
Basically fake accreditation. This is like really bad.
Yeah.
Like it's one thing to lie, steal some people's quotes and plagiarize and post online. Like, you're not gonna really you could get sued, whatever. It's not that. Once you start saying that you're offering up like a master's degree,
Yeah, that's fucked up.
it's bad. So he claimed that it was regulated by Ofqual, which is, I don't know if I'm saying right, the UK government's official exam regulator. When reached out, they said they do not recognize Jay Shetty and asked for their name to be removed as well.
That's fucking hilarious.
So his school is legally operated by some LLC in California. The Better Business Bureau rates it a C-, has like 5 complaints, and one of them's like unanswered as of right now. Reddit users have reported that they were being threatened with blacklisting if they didn't commit to the offered price,
What the fuck?
and told they'd be charged $10,000 in the future, so it'd be even higher. The school's terms of service include a mandatory arbitration clause and class action waiver, meaning if you feel defrauded, you cannot sue him in court and cannot join other students in a class action.
Damn, that's fucking crazy.
This is exactly why no lawsuits exist, despite the complaints.
This man's a professional businessman. He's a businessman,
The
not a monk.
school is not accredited. Trustpilot, which is kind of shady in its own, but here's an example of it. The course had a 4.7 stars rating. The school pays for a Trustpilot subscription, and most positive reviews are marked as invited, which means it's like they sent it to them and said, hey, can you do this for me?
Wow.
There's an MLM angle to this.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah, it sounds very MLM-y.
The enrollment advisor who pitched the Guardian journalist. So the Guardian journalist actually did like a kind of like an Always Marco sting, right?
Yeah.
Operation. Let me go in and see, let's do the course. The enrollment advisor who pitched the Guardian journalist was himself a graduate and now selling the course on commission.
Oh my God. Man.
Hey, so you become a life coach. Oh, you're not making any money as a life. Oh. Sell the course. That's how you can make
It's
money.
literally MLM.
His pitch was, I impact one person as a coach, or I help people like you who will go on to help thousands. Marketing professors who study MLM say there are so many similar patterns here. Always Marco, we need you, bro.
We need you to
We need you.
expose Jay Shetty.
I
Do
think
it
he
next.
has. I think he has.
Probably
but-
has.
CoffeeZilla has. I know that. CoffeeZilla interviewed the Guardian article writer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He's really good at exposing shit. Really good.
Legend. Shout out. So you pay thousands of dollars. You feel like you got screwed over. You already signed a waiver that you cannot sue. You cannot have a class action. You cannot do anything. You signed it away. If you do anything, the law is in his favor.
You signed your life away.
So this is new information from October 2025. Let me just read this first. Respected health journalism outlet ran a full investigation on the medical content on its podcast. He regularly platforms guests to share health advice. A guest describes a cleanse report that stage 4 cancer can be healed without Western medicine using a positive mindset and dietary changes.
Bro, what? No way.
Dietary changes, maybe. Other guests sold cleanse kits, anti-glucose supplements, and private medical spas. Okay. This is bad. This is new stuff.
He's probably requesting guests to pay to be on his podcast and then
No,
just promote their shit.
so he has made a lot of money from the courses. He's made a lot of money from the ad revenue of his podcast.
Yeah.
He's made a lot of money from the talks that he does.
And the books too, for sure.
Oh, and the books, I'm
The
sure.
books, so much money.
Oh, totally.
I feel like everyone's
Think
seen
like
that
a
book.
monk.
Yeah.
But you're doing... I guess that's what... You're right. He is a genius. He's like, nobody does this because it's against being a monk. So I can be that.
Yeah, he's untouchable, essentially.
That's insane, dude.
No, but I'm
That's an
telling you,
insane level of
it
like...
is. Manipulation.
evil.
Manipulation. I feel like he learned this in his school, bro. Because like there's probably some like weird psychology shit he learned with business. Because everything he's doing, it's so thought out. So it's not think like a monk. It's think like a fucking suit. That's literally what his book should be.
Yeah, I mean, as someone that has studied business and is studying it right now, like you don't learn like how to be evil with this stuff, but
You can see which way you
can
though.
figure out. You
Yeah.
can find. Some people are just natural entrepreneurs, and
Yeah.
this was like an entrepreneurial venture.
I just think he's so smart at covering his ass in every move.
When you have guests on podcasts, not us, to be clear, you can charge guests.
Yeah.
Sometimes you pay guests to be on your show.
Yeah.
Other times you can charge guests, especially if you have a large podcast. You can say, hey, well, you know what? I see you want to promote this product. I'll let you be on our podcast and I'll make you look like a genius in this category.
Yeah.
Pay me X amount of dollars. We don't know. We'll never know what's happening behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But here's something that's new that hasn't been talked about, that is not in the Guardian article, that is because it's so fresh. Essentially, there was recently a health journalism outlet that ran a full investigation on him into the medical content on his podcast. I do want to be clear, after the Guardian article came out, that's a big article, and CoffeeZilla and like a lot of people covered it. No celebrities still came out and said, oh, you know,
My bad for being on the show or anything like that.
nothing.
Wow. Usually they're like right away they're ready to do that.
Or they just stayed silent.
Yeah.
Even like India, and like they have like their own large news outlets. They
Didn't cover it.
they covered it, but they didn't do their own independent investigation. Nobody did their own independent investigation. If they did do their own independent investigation, it would have been pretty obvious. This seems like it's a layup. Like it's bros
It doesn't,
has a blog that contradicts
You've
his
already
story.
exposed so much shit that like I feel like you barely had to research to get this. Like how much did you research to get this information? Barely. Yeah, and these people have like sources and stuff, so they can get like way better stuff.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I only have like whatever's public, right? So
Yeah.
So this investigation is a more recent one. It's in October 2025. Okay, the health journalism outlet, they found that he regularly platforms guests that share health advice that is vague, unsubstantiated, or outright dangerous. We bring people on to this podcast. We talk about health stuff. We do. Okay, there is a risk when you do that. Okay, and I want to acknowledge that.
I feel
At
like
the
we
same
do
time,
most pods.
we acknowledge
Mostly
it most
all
of the time,
pods,
but
yeah.
also like there isn't like a side product that we're selling.
Yeah.
I think that makes a big difference here.
Yeah.
And this is what's described in this situation is he's had a guest described as a cleanse expert that claimed on the show that stage 4 cancer can be healed without Western medicine using a positive mindset and dietary changes. Now, Jay didn't challenge this.
Interesting.
For Jay being someone that's so mainstream, you know, seems like he'd be something that would probably be like, oh, that doesn't mean, you know. We've challenged Western medicine. We've talked about this kind of stuff. I don't know. I'm not going to go and say this is the worst thing ever. Positive mindset's kind of sketch.
Yeah.
But changing your diet can do a lot of things.
Like the biggest thing he didn't challenge it at all. Like he didn't even ask like, oh, like when it just like, can you give me an example when it worked? Like it's a pretty simple question.
I assume he did not.
Wow.
Other guests, here's the problem, sold cleanse kits,
Yeah.
anti-glucose supplements, or private medical spas, commercial products. He would sell these products, but undercover, basically like undercover, like indirectly.
Yeah.
It's not like, hey guys, we brought Jay Shetty here to sell you this product. No, hey, tell us about like how you could be healthier. You can be healthier with
so you
AG1.
took that? Oh, so you took AG1? Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I've never heard about it. Do you mind talking about it?
Yeah.
Like that type of shit.
Yeah, and also
That's so weird.
AG1 Yeah, AG1.
Scam.
Let's talk about that, right?
Scam.
Like, come on. It's like, I can't really judge just Jay Shetty for this because everybody.
Yeah,
is out
even
there.
Joe Rogan's doing it now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Even fucking Hugh Jackman, man. Come on.
Yeah. So he basically
Manipulates his audience and everyone.
He also manipulated his audience. So shit.
All right, sorry guys, we had to take a weird cut. Clearly talking about Jay Shetty, he has some monk powers. Our light just went off and it was completely dark in here. So, hey man, maybe the Tibetan monks. I know he didn't go to Tibet, but maybe they taught him something.
So yeah, he basically uses his authority as a figure to claim to be an expert in different topics. He doesn't have any mental health qualifications. He doesn't have any medical qualifications. His degree, maybe in management science, previously listed as behavioral science. A degree his university doesn't even offer. I forgot to talk about this. His degree that he said that he has, his university doesn't even offer. He went to a university, he graduated. Why didn't he just say the real degree?
Oh my god, this guy, man. He's a fucking
he's
a pathological liar, bro.
And worse. I remember when I was seeing that and I was like, the guy lied about his degree that I believe that he did finish. So it's management science, but he called it behavioral science. So I guess it looks better for monk related things.
Yeah.
And it's a degree that the university has never offered. Has nonetheless interviewed the president of the United States. Okay, we already talked about that. His chief purpose. He's the chief purpose officer.
CPO.
Chief purpose officer of a $2 billion meditation app.
Wait, which one? Calm?
I think so.
No way. And you know what's crazy? Calm's like shoved in everyone's face. It's so promoted and everything. That's fucked. That's actually insane. They should have just called him Monk.
I used Headspace app one time. I don't know. I'm glad that it wasn't his. Thank God, because I thought it might be Headspace. He has 35 million people listening a month to his health content on his podcast. Okay, so at what point do you fucking just shut the fuck up, like, and not claim, like, not bullshit? I don't know. Like,
he's in too deep now. Yeah, he has to keep doing it. He's way in too deep, dude. Come on.
He did all of this stuff, and he's gotten away with all of it.
Yeah.
He has done no apology video. Even I've done an apology video.
Yeah, we did.
Episode 3. That was not an apology video, but Harmo likes to call it one. No statements, no videos, no responses. 2 years, nothing. He's gotten bigger. Lawyers got The Guardian to add a small amendment note, and I noticed that. The Crisis PR firm already did everything. He's still posting content like nothing happened.
Oh, yeah, and he's still getting massive guests on his podcast, too.
Jay Shetty podcast, 5.4 million subscribers. Is mostly the one that came recommended was Hillary Duff was just on his podcast 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, she's going on a tour.
Did you see the Frankie Muniz clip?
What?
He's like, he hasn't talked to Hillary Duff in like 22 years because of her mom was like just a control freak or whatever.
I never knew that.
Anyways, not getting into that. His most recent podcast, actually, surprisingly, is 15 hours ago. Has 23,000 views, 69,000 views. And then he has the #1 fitness mistake that has 250,000 views. He's got podcasts pumping out, bro. Like 15 hours ago, 3 days ago, 5 days ago, 7 days ago, 10 days ago, 12 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. Bro, this guy's got a shit ton.
Being a content creator is hard, man.
Do this before 8 a.m. with his fucking face, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck to say. Okay, anyways.
He's just a smart businessman. That's literally what he's doing. He's manipulating everything, and he's covering his ass, and he's getting away with things because everyone's allowing it too. No one's like really calling him out. Well,
So
whoever did it pretty much goes nowhere.
essentially, he did a New York Times interview just recently. It's his first and only media appearance since the Guardian article.
Wow.
So 2 years later. On plagiarism. Oh, so he was actually questioned about it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay, so he was questioned about it. On plagiarism, he claimed it was never intentional. A non-apology delivered as a spiritual insight. Okay. So he's still using it as...
This guy's so wordy, man.
On the monk story, he deflected into spiritual language, never addressed the specific...
This guy's a master
contradictions.
deflector.
The New York Times interview concluded he gave answers that were safe and comfortable rather than honest.
Corporate.
They were safe and comfortable than honest, yeah. John McDermott, we should have mentioned him earlier. Shout out to him. Would love to have you on the podcast if you watch this, bro. He's the one that wrote the article in The Guardian.
Yeah.
And he publicly called it astounding, lazy, and shoddy journalism on the New York Times for letting him basically repeat debunked lies
Yeah.
unchallenged. He just got to nothing. Will Smith photographed having dinner with him 8 months after the Guardian piece. Not one celebrity
It's a great person.
defended him, not one distanced from him. He didn't even need defense.
I don't know what.
No one even defended him.
No, but does he have like?
It was like
no, but does he have like dirt on these people? Like he's such an industry plant. It's crazy that no one has come out and be like, you know what, I don't really mess with that person.
Having a photo with Will Smith, I mean, that's not that. That's like,
not really
that's
a
actually
glowing recommendation. Yeah.
This is a monk we're talking about. A monk who doesn't deal with fame, who doesn't do money, who doesn't want to be in this type, any of this.
You don't want to be in the limelight if you're a monk.
We're going to cancel the podcast. I'm trying to be a monk.
Yeah.
I'm in monk mode. Calm, the app, has never said a word. His content on the app, everything is still live.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has like a voiceover. Like you can like listen to him, right?
He was invited to speak to another graduating class.
Shocker.
Nothing.
Probably just ripped a bunch of quotes off someone the whole time.
Oh, wow. Okay, so his Instagram grew from 14 million to 19 million in the last 2 years.
Bots?
So that's why we had that number 14.
Real people?
No,
or
real
bots?
people, bro. I'm sure. His YouTube grew from 6 million to 9 million, a 50% growth post scandal. Wow. 2 Netflix deals signed in 2026. This guy's coming. He's coming. He's still coming. This guy's still getting these deals, bro. Like
he has to have dirt, bro. Who does he know? Honestly, who is his family and who does his family know?
Corporate clients, post expose, Google, Microsoft, Netflix, Deloitte. They've hired him to like do probably speeches.
Bro, he has to have something over everyone. I don't get it at this point. I don't get it.
When you look at like Western culture, a lot of like anything that's Eastern, whether it's medicine or meditation or practices, the Western culture generally doesn't want that in the mainstream, right?
Yeah.
It is interesting that he is the industry plant. So I guess what he talks about or whatever, maybe it's because it keeps the Eastern message controlled. I don't know. Like that's kind of interesting. I don't know. I just feel like there's maybe something
that
more
would make a
to
lot
it.
of sense. I think
Because it's like what other Eastern guy, like Dalai Lama was pretty
Yeah,
big.
I remember Dalai Lama was pretty big.
Yeah.
I think the Eastern thing, the controlling thing, you might be right. Like it's like, yeah, like that stuff is out there. But if we have like a poster boy that can kind of speak on behalf of it, he can kind of give a controlled message that like, yeah, you can do that stuff, but you know what, just stick to this stuff.
Yeah, and they so what like he's primed to, because he's from the UK.
Yeah.
He's not actually a real monk.
Oh yeah.
So whatever he's gonna share is gonna be acceptable. I don't know. It's an interesting take. The tough thing is like again, no accountability for going around. If it was anyone else, if it wasn't an industry plant, don't you think that there would have been like an FTC investigation about his like claims about what degree someone's gonna get when it's not a real like certified?
Yeah, because a lot of people do get like
bro for
checked
less
and
for
everything
less.
for way
Way
less. Yeah, so and it's weird. Like he has some kind of backing here that we're not seeing underneath. I don't know. Maybe like going back to that, like, maybe his family does know someone or something. Like it seems like that. Like how is he so protected in all these cases?
If he knew he could get away with this level of lies at that early in his career or whatever you want to call it, you gotta wonder like where that confidence comes from. There is something there.
He's protected, bro.
Yeah,
it's a weird kind of protection.
If nothing bothers you from all of this, but if there's one thing that's gonna bother you, I guess what I'm trying to say is like he is the opposite of a monk.
Yeah.
We didn't even mention in here, he lives in like a mansion.
Yeah.
He's
going on tour everywhere and he's famous as fuck. Like his face is everywhere. Like I listen to podcasts and I get ads to listen to his podcast.
Oh, yeah, you were saying.
Yeah. All the time.
That's not an accident. It's not
Like
the
how?
algorithm. That's not even the type of stuff that you would listen to. So why, like you're listening like a sports podcast?
Yeah, and I'm getting like, oh, you right here you go. You might also like On Purpose with Jay Shetty, and it's I'll screenshot it. But this is like the podcast is about like aliens and stuff. So how did Jay Shetty factor into this? How will I also like Jay Shetty? I don't understand that.
It's worrisome. It's worrisome to me that why is this man getting plugged everywhere? and B, he has so much that has happened, and he hasn't even had to defend himself.
He's gotten more famous. Like people usually like drop off a little bit and they kind of fade off into the sunset. Not whatsoever. You went up like 4 million since the controversy. What is that? That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Has he ever been questioned about these allegations or like kind of like any of the stuff?
Just that New York Times
That's
thing.
it.
Just recently.
And I'm sure. And with New York Times, you can't really trust either because what if it was like a planned interview where he knew the questions from beforehand so he could practice answers to deflect it, right? Like there are situations where you can do that. So I would not put that past him, especially with his track record of having to cover his own ass every possible second. I could see that happening.
I'm very sure that being a monk also involves being honest and not being a liar. The number of lies that we uncovered here, like him saying that he didn't, I was gone in India. I was disconnected for so long. I had no idea who the prime minister was of like.
Why would that even matter anyway?
No, but like he's exaggerating the story.
If you're a monk, why would you care about the World Cup? Why would you care about the prime minister? Why would you care about the president?
No, I get it. I get it. But he's saying that he's trying to exaggerate to everyone. Hey, I didn't even know. He did know because he was living there.
Yeah.
He actually did know. But he's lying to be like, I lived in a cave. That actually happened, by the way. But just so you know, it's like, I don't know, man. I think people that get away with like this. And like, why is like no one talking about it?
And why is he still famous, dude? Come on. Like, and people... Like his show here probably fucking sold out. And they're probably hundreds of dollars for tickets. But yeah, like this guy, fuck, I don't understand. Like I've actually asked people around like people I talk to and like they know about him and everyone's like, yeah, he lies so much and all this shit. I'm like, who are these people then that are just so invested in his content that they just think like how can you trust a word this guy says about motivational speaking, whatever, if at the end of it, he's lying at every facet of his life, dude? He can't even keep up with how he started, where he went to school. Oh, I was here for this long. Oh, guess what? I have a written clause that you can't talk shit about me or make a lawsuit. Like, what the fuck is this, man? This is insane how this guy's got this far. Still getting more famous. By the time we're done this video, who knows? He probably hits 20 fucking mil. Like, we probably got him more famous out of this. You know what? I'm curious to see if we'll get random comments under this video, like bots. And you know what? If we do, if we're replying back to them, we reply back to this time. Like, I refuse to believe there's real people that, like, just know nothing about this.
Dude, it's even worse, man. Like, there's more shit here that we didn't even go over. But, like, he said he was a penniless monk.
Wow.
In India from 2010 to 2013.
Okay.
His company, so while he was sleeping on floors in India, Shetty's UK Limited was incorporated in London, April 5th, 2011.
Oh, wow.
He was filing annual returns as a shareholder in 2012 and 2013. That's just one thing that I just scrolled to, like right here, right? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like when it comes to influencers, like there will come a time where like you don't trust anybody anymore that's like in power like that.
Yeah.
Without some sort of credibility or authenticity or genuine things. And like, we're not saying like trust us either. Like, you know, do your own research on what we're talking about. And we try to do all the research we could here, but like, I don't know, man. I think, like you said, like, I feel so bad for like the real monks that like really do this stuff
it kind of
properly.
puts a bad fucking like reputation and like image on them, right? Like we have this guy saying think like a monk. I never read the fucking book, but like I could just imagine the type of shit he's saying in there. And then like meanwhile, and even if you're like doing that, right? Like do the work and just you don't have to put it out there and make money off it, right? Like these people are actually doing the work and actually being a monk and fully invested into doing that. Meanwhile, you're fucking going on tour around the world. You got a mansion you can go back to, probably driving a Lambo and Ferrari, maybe even a Rolls Royce. Probably has a couple Rolexes. But when he pulls up, he probably tries being all modest and shit. Meanwhile, his closet probably has all designer clothes.
You could you could have all this money and still like live a more simple life. But again, we're dealing with a guy who's a compulsive liar that will lie about anything in order to get more fame, get more clout, get more audience to listen to him.
I'm also curious about one more thing. Is he like, okay, so he has all this money. Is he a very charitable person? Does he have a lot of like no, like whatever, what's that, non-funded organizations, whatever, where it's like self-sustaining. Does he have any of these? I'm genuinely curious because I've never heard of one from him, so I don't know.
Like, it's bad. It's about to. It's just the same shit that, like, you just like what you said. Jay Shetty does not have his own independent charity, foundation, or nonprofit organization.
That's amazing for such a
His official page, website,
a really giving guy.
And his podcast, On Purpose, coaching school, all these things. There's no dedicated charity. That said, he's very active in philanthropy and has raised millions to help people around the world by partnering with other charities.
Okay, so he's done something, I guess.
I mean, well, come on, like,
but like start your own. Like if you're like you want to be like giving back to the world so much.
Yeah, there's a number of organizations here. I just want to know: is Jay Shetty still a monk? This is what Wikipedia says. Right? After 3 years as a Hindu monk, again, this is if you believe the story. He has said it himself in recent interviews. I'm not a monk anymore. That's why his 2020 book is called Think Like a Monk and not Live Like a Monk. That's his response.
Oh my God, I hate this guy. This guy's so annoying.
He intentionally teaches the mindset without living the lifestyle.
What?
Yes, monks in the tradition he followed take vows that include celibacy, so they're not supposed to get married. But once Jay left and gave up monkhood, I guess it is a word, those rules are no longer apply to him. He met his wife, and she is a podcaster as well, I guess. Okay, and an author as well. Oh, wow. Right around the time he was transitioning out of monk life. Convenient. They started dating after he got and left, and he got married in April 2016, and they're still married today, and they've been very open about their relationship. Yeah, so basically he was a monk. He chose to leave, and that opened the door to marriage and everything else. So I don't know, man. It's like he didn't even live those 3 years. So it's like, if I wanted to be like, okay, you know what? The guy did go through it, did put himself through stuff.
But what made him
Dude was probably jerking off in the corner in the cave, bro.
Yeah, probably. But another thing is, what made him want to leave? Like, what's his reason? He's like, you know what, fuck. I want to make some money. I want to be famous. Like, what the fuck was his reason? Like, what could he say to save the reason? Like, oh, I was on such a good path, spiritual path. You know, I was getting into it myself and living peaceful without, like, whatever temptation or whatnot. And then what? You're just like, once you're done, you're like, you know what? Fuck it. Even if he lived those 3 years, right? After 3 years of doing that, he's like, nah, fuck it.
Let's
3
go the
years.
opposite way.
Let's just go the opposite way and do everything the complete opposite way.
But use it as a business. But
Yeah, use it as a
literally,
business and make millions of dollars off the book and the podcast.
I guess maybe he is like, oh, let me Google and find someone that's like in the space. And then he's like, there's no one. And then entrepreneurship.
I'll be it.
That's it.
This guy made
Shaved his head.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what we didn't mention is like that voice that he has, his elegant charisma there. He's got his like light eyes, like Harmol.
I don't know, mine aren't blue.
And he's got the teeth, the smile, and everything about him is just so perfect. And I want to say a lot of his audience is probably
voice
women.
And everything. Like, he's perfect.
What do you guys think? Thanks so much if you made it this far. What are your thoughts on Jay Shetty? Were you a fan? Are you still a fan?
And if you are Jay Shetty, you want to come on and debate? There's no softball fucking questions from us, buddy. We're going to go through every single controversy and see what you have to say about it.
Next thing you know, though, we're going to like release this episode. And
we're going to get shadow banned.
The next episode is going to be me sitting here
Apology.
alone.
And Jay Shetty behind the camera with the fucking gun pointed at your head. You're going to see in the shadow.
Jay Shetty with a machete.
Oh.
There you go.
That could be the next book.
There you go.
Shetty's machete.
I love the title of the Guardian article, though, bro. I got to give the guy credit. Got to give the guy credit for the little prayer emoji things. Uncovering the higher truth of Jay Shetty. Please, John McDermott, let's have a conversation. If you watch this far, we really appreciate it. Watch some of our other videos on the screen right here. Please subscribe. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers. It'd be cool to get there. We don't try and talk about this often when we're having serious conversations. But since Jay Shetty gets all these subscribers,
Why not us?
maybe one of you bots will subscribe. I don't know. If you subscribe, maybe we'll give some positive press to Jay Shetty.
And
No
maybe
promises.
if you subscribe, maybe we'll start a course. Oh, who
Yeah,
knows?
you know what?
Yeah.
Maybe. And then we can help you.
We can help you reach
recruit.
the limelight.
Yeah.
If you want to get in the limelight, you got to reach it first, buddy. $75,000 a day. It's
But
a
if you
6-day
if you
course.
sign up right now as you're
It's
watching this video,
68,000.
6,800.
Yeah, 6,800. Yeah.
Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you guys next week.
See you guys.